Since I sell software myself, I know that there's always this difference when you kind of scratch the surface, when you go deeper. And so I really said, hey, I'm interested in what you do. I like your approach. Prove it to me. Show me your tool. Let me click around it. Don't just shove another PowerPoint at me. And MineOS just killed that process. Yes, of course we'll show it to you. Yes, of course we'll talk through the nuances. We are proud of the data backend that we've done this to prove the point that we're not only safe and secure and private, but we're actually streamlining your business need.
And the game changer with Mine was that we were able to, search our Google, search our history going back to the beginning of when we had Gmail accounts at the beginning of our company, and see what vendors have we signed up for, who's used it, how many people are using it, and really delve in and ask them those questions of when did you use this, how long are you using it for, what are we storing there, and then having that automated radar, so to speak, checking to see what we're signing up for. And that helps not only retrospectively, but a lot of my day-to-day job is onboarding new vendors and understanding, what the company needs, and being able to see that picture, what the trials look like and what they're looking at. Having it all in one place for both the DSARs and for the ROPAR is really important.
When we implemented Mine, it's actually true one-click automation. We get the requests in, we don't have to scan all of these different intake forms and everything. Comes into the queue. We go in, we review the request, and we execute it. It's very simple. So with data subject access requests, that's what really, just automating that really helped.
When we saw your demo back then, I remember I thought back then, okay, we actually have a pretty good idea of what our data sources are, right? Because I mentioned that we build a Notion list and all of that. And so we said, okay, so this is really interesting, and you guys obviously just start there, but you go all the way through to sort of building processing activities, the DPIA. So let's give this a try. And when we then actually ran our first discovery, to Corby's point in the last slide, and I remember I was in a meeting with the Privacy Council and the head of finance. Out of the 50 vendors that we believed that we were using, we got like a result of 130 vendors. Wow. And you can imagine the face of the legal counsel and the head of finance. They were completely shocked.
The tool that Kobe just showed, like, streamlined so much of that discovery process, right? So figuring out even just what data you hold can sometimes be a multi-week endeavor. And then where does it live? How does it travel? Like, who's touching it? All of these things regarding the data you hold. So, we've partnered with Mine in order to help streamline and keep us in compliance, especially with DSAR requests. Anybody can ask us, to delete their data or how their data is being processed. And so I think this next functionality is a huge step in the right direction that'll really streamline things for privacy professionals.